There is a pain no one sees, the pain of being alive yet invisible, of being in a room full of people and feeling completely alone, physically present but spiritually absent from the awareness of everyone around you, of contributing, offering, loving, and being ignored, of trying, of showing up, of giving your best, only to discover that your presence makes no difference. It is different from other kinds of pain, because rejection doesn't just wound the heart, it questions your fundamental right to exist. The question that leaves a scar is not, "Why did they hurt me?" but rather, "Why does no one see me?" And this question, when asked repeatedly over the years, makes you question very deep things. It makes you question whether you deserve to be seen, whether your existence matters, whether you are worthy of genuine attention, real love, authentic recognition. You begin to internalize invisibility. It stops being something others do to you and becomes something you do to yourself. You make yourself smaller, quieter, less present, because deep down you've started to believe that your presence is a burden. But let me tell you something that can change everything. Jesus has 7 specific and incredibly powerful words for those who feel rejected and invisible. And they are not empty consolation. They are not spiritual cliches. They are declarations that radically oppose everything rejection whispers. They are truths that challenge the narrative you believe about yourself. And when you understand these 7 words deeply, not just intellectually, you will not only feel seen by God, you will understand that you were never invisible, that human rejection was never the final verdict on your worth. Stay with me until the end, because Jesus wants to speak directly to the most fragile and wounded part of you, the part that feels invisible. Let me be completely vulnerable with you because I need you to know this is not theory for me. I spent many years feeling invisible. And it wasn't because no one formally knew I existed, but because no one seemed to truly notice when I disappeared. I would leave a meeting and no one asked where I was. I would go weeks without talking to anyone and no one cared. I offered friendship and was politely yet distantly ignored. I gave and was neglected. I participated and my presence went unnoticed. I tried to share important things about myself and received generic responses. And over time, something began to happen. A slow erosion. I started to question, am I naturally invisible? Or do I simply not deserve to be seen? This question is dangerous because once it enters your awareness, it fundamentally changes how you see yourself. You begin to offer yourself less, to expect less, to make yourself intentionally smaller, so you won't bother anyone. You believe that if you were truly worthy to be seen, someone would have seen you already. And since no one did, the logical conclusion becomes, you are not worthy. Until one day, in a moment of silent desperation, alone, I read something Jesus said. And it was as if he had been looking specifically for me in that room full of people who ignored me. He saw. And when I realized I was deeply seen by Jesus, when I understood that his gaze mattered infinitely more than the human invisibility surrounding me, everything began to change. Not because people suddenly started noticing me, but because I realized there was one whose gaze was so deep, so real, so absolutely satisfying, that compared to it, human invisibility became insignificant. And as I studied the Gospels, I discovered that Jesus left 7 specific words for people exactly like you, exactly like me. For the invisible ones, Jesus sees. For the rejected ones, Jesus chooses. The first word is in John 15:16. You did not choose me, but I chose you, and appointed you to go and bear fruit, fruit that will remain. When you are socially rejected, when you feel invisible, the fundamental lie that enters your mind is this: no one would ever choose you voluntarily. People tolerate you, they put up with you, but choose you? That would be madness. That would be choosing something inferior, something unworthy of attention. And Jesus responds to this lie with the most fundamental and challenging truth. I chose you, not because you are popular, not because you are immediately noticeable or impress people, not because you have something to offer that the world values. He chose you, purely, completely, and simply. What does it mean to be truly chosen? It means that among all the options in the infinite universe, among billions of people, among all possibilities, He chose you. Not for your usefulness, not for your performance, not for your market value or ability to impress. He chose you because in His infinite vision that penetrates every falsehood, every mask, every illusion, you are worthy of being chosen. You are worthy not because you did something. You are worthy because you exist. And here is the revolutionary truth that can reprogram your mind. When you are chosen by the one who sees everything, the one whose opinion is absolute and true, human rejection becomes not only bearable, it becomes relativized. It doesn't erase rejection. It doesn't make it hurt less in the moment, but it puts you in cosmic perspective. Because there is one voice that matters more than all the others combined. And it says unequivocally, I chose you. Not maybe I'll consider you. I chose you. It is a finished decision, an established truth, an eternal fact. You were chosen before the foundation of the world. You were chosen for fruit that remains. The second word is in 1 Corinthians 13:12. For now we see through a glass dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know, even as I also am known. And also in Psalm 139, 1-3. O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know my sitting down and my rising up. You understand my thoughts from afar. You search out my path and my lying down, and are acquainted with all my ways. When you are socially invisible, there is a deep sense of being unknown, of no one really knowing who you are. People know the version you present, the mask, the character you created to be acceptable. But to know who you truly are, your most intimate thoughts, your hidden motives, your unprocessed wounds, your unrecognized beauty, your dormant abilities, no one knows. And Jesus responds with a truth that dissolves invisibility at the root. You are fully known by me. Not just your surface, your essence, your secret thoughts you never share, your motives that you don't always understand about yourself, your wounds hidden beneath smiles, your inner beauty the world never noticed, your potential that remains dormant because no one ever believed in you. God searches you, knows every path of yours, understands your thoughts from afar. You are completely known by the one who matters. Why does this matter so much? Because being socially invisible makes you create sophisticated masks. You show only what you think is safe. You display only what you believe is acceptable. You hide the rest meticulously. There are parts of you no one has ever seen, desires you guard, doubts you hide, beauties you minimize. But with Jesus, no mask works. You are known completely. And here is the most radical liberation. When you are fully known and still completely accepted and loved, you stop desperately seeking partial approval from people who know only a tiny fraction of you, because there is one who knows you completely. Every part, every thought, every wound, every dream.
And still, he loves you completely. The third word is in John 10:3-4. The sheep hear his voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out, and the sheep follow him because they know his voice. When you are rejected, you are often treated like a number, faceless, without uniqueness. You are one of many instead of the one. You are part of a crowd instead of distinct. And Jesus breaks this radically when he says, "I know your name." This is not a trivial detail, not poetic language. It is absolutely central. Throughout the Bible, to know a name means to know the essence. It is a specific and profound type of intimacy. When God changed someone's name, he was transforming their identity. Abraham, Sarah, Peter, Paul. New names meant new essence. Jesus does not treat you as an anonymous member of a generic flock. He calls you by your name. Not, "Hey, you all," not "people," not "those who feel invisible." He calls you by your name, with intimacy that personalizes everything. Think deeply about this. How many people in your life call you by name with genuine intimacy? Not formally, but as if they truly know who you are. How many people really know who you are beyond your functionality, beyond what they do for you? How many people see you as singular, distinct, worthy of a name? Jesus does. He calls you by your name. And here is the transformative beauty. When you are called by your name by the one who matters, you cease to be invisible. Invisibility is being ignored, being one among millions without distinction, being interchangeable. But when you are called by your name, you become visible in your absolute uniqueness. You are the only one with your name, unique in your essence, unique in the way God sees you.
If you are deeply identifying with these words, if you are realizing that your social invisibility does not define your divine visibility, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Here you find words that restore your fundamental sense of belonging, that validate your existence, that show you unmistakably that you matter. Leave your like now and comment, "I am seen by Jesus." Declare this not as arrogance, but as a truth that must be spoken aloud repeatedly until you truly believe it. Let's continue with the final words that will complete this transformation. The fourth word is in Psalm 56:8. "You number my wanderings. Put my tears into your bottle. Are they not in your book?" When you are socially invisible, even your crying becomes invisible. Invisible, and therefore, it feels like it doesn't matter. You can cry alone at home, and no one knows, no one sees, no one acknowledges the emotional price you're paying for being ignored. You carry pain in silence. You process rejection alone. You heal your own wounds while the world keeps moving, unaware that you are bleeding. And Jesus responds to this invisible loneliness with something that challenges and reverses invisibility in the deepest and most comforting way. He keeps your tears, not just sees, not just casually records. He keeps them, like a treasure, like a collector caring for something precious, as if each one were valuable, as if each one mattered, as if none were wasted. The profound meaning of this: every tear you cried invisibly, Jesus saw it, Jesus kept it. Every hour of pain no one recognized, Jesus recorded it in his book. Every unrecognized sacrifice, Jesus accounted for it. Every moment you suffered silently while the world continued on, Jesus was there, seeing, caring, keeping. You are not invisible to God. You are being cared for in ways that transcend any social invisibility. You are being seen in your most private moments, in your most fragile moments, in the moments when you think you are truly alone. Your tears carry weight in heaven. Your suffering does not go unnoticed. Your pain matters. And God is not merely watching from a distance. He is keeping, preserving the memory of each one of your tears as evidence of His care.
The fifth word is in Matthew 25, verses 31 to 46. "Come, you blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink." The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers of mine, you did it to me." Jesus is saying something absolutely radical that completely changes how you understand your invisibility. He identifies himself with the rejected, the invisible, the neglected. Jesus is the least of these. When you feel invisible, when you feel too small to matter, when you feel neglected, you are in the position of Jesus. You are where He chose to be, in the invisible places, in the neglected hearts. Jesus is not someone who merely sympathizes with you from afar. He is someone who understands your invisibility because He too was invisible. He was rejected. He was neglected. He was considered insignificant. And here is the radical transformation. If Jesus identifies with you in your invisibility, then your invisibility is not accidental. It is not punishment. It is not a sign that you are actually inferior. It is a calling. It is a place of intimacy with Jesus. It is a position of spiritual privilege, because the invisible know Jesus in a way that the visible, the accepted, the recognized, can never know him. The rejected understand Jesus in a way the celebrated never understand. You are not invisible due to lack of value. You are invisible because you are standing in the same place Jesus chose to stand. And in that place, there is transcendent intimacy. The sixth word is in Matthew 3:17. And a voice from heaven said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." And also in Zephaniah 3:17, "The Lord your God is in your midst, mighty to save. He will delight in you with gladness. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing." When you are rejected, when no one chooses you, when you pass through life unnoticed, the question that echoes in the deepest corners of your being is, am I loved? Truly? Unconditionally? And Jesus answers in a way that completely dissolves that doubt. You are my beloved child, and I am fully pleased with you. Not because you accomplished something extraordinary, not because you proved your worth, not because you finally became worthy of attention, simply because you exist. Your existence is enough. Your life is enough. You are enough. The profound meaning of this declaration: there is a cosmic voice that is satisfied with you, completely, without reservations, without conditions. While the world whispers, "You are not enough," there is one voice that declares, "You are more than enough. You are loved. You delight me." And this declaration is not temporary. It does not change according to your performance. You don't need to earn this love. You already have it. You don't need to prove it. You are already accepted. You are always the beloved child of the King of the universe. Always. No exceptions, no qualifiers.
The seventh word is in John 14:2-3. In my Father's house are many rooms. I am going to prepare a place for you, so that where I am, you may be also. When you are rejected here, when you are invisible in this world, a certain despair enters. If no one wants me here, if no one sees me, if no one chooses me, where do I belong? It is the final question, the question that touches existential panic. And Jesus answers with hope that rebuilds everything. I am preparing a place especially for you. It is not a generic place. It is not a generic space in heaven where everyone is treated as numbers. It is a place Jesus is preparing specifically, with you in mind, with your tastes in mind, with your uniqueness in mind. Jesus is active right now while you feel invisible here. He is working, preparing, taking care of the details. Your current invisibility is not your final destiny. It is a temporary passage. What does this mean for you? It means your current invisibility is temporary. It is being redefined. Your true visibility will come in a place where you will be fully seen, fully known, fully loved.
It means that while you wait here, Jesus is active there, preparing, caring, ensuring everything is ready. It means you are not forgotten. You are being prepared for. There is a place that carries your name, a place where you'll be welcomed with absolute joy. Your destiny is not eternal invisibility. It is perfect visibility. It is complete recognition.
Now let us come together in a deep prayer to ask for help from our Master Jesus. Lord Jesus, I come before you now with everything no one else sees, with the hidden wounds, the silent pain, the weight I carry inside my chest without the world noticing. You who see what no one perceives, you who call me even when everyone else ignores me, you who know every thought I hide even from myself. Come now and move through the deepest layers of my soul. I surrender to you the feeling of being invisible. I surrender the rejections that shaped me. I surrender the silence that hurt me more than words ever could. I surrender the days I begged to be seen. Look at me, Jesus, with your gaze that heals, restores, and gives identity back. Show me that even when no human being notices me, you see me fully, and that is enough. Set me free from the need for human approval. Heal the wound that convinces me my worth depends on human eyes. Root my heart in the eternal truth that I am seen, loved, and chosen by you. When I feel forgotten, remind me that you look at me with tenderness. When I feel rejected, remind me that you call me by name. When I feel invisible, remind me that you see me completely. Strengthen me to live from this certainty. Social invisibility does not define my destiny. Your gaze defines it. Your voice defines it. Your love defines it. Jesus, let every part of me that still cries out for human validation surrender to the rest that comes from being fully seen by you. I thank you because you see me when no one else does. You choose me when no one else chooses. You love me when no one else stays. In your holy name, I pray. Amen. Now I need to tell you something that may sound harsh at first, but it is the truth that will truly set you free. You feel invisible, and that pain is real, valid, deserving of acknowledgement. Your feelings are not mistaken. Your experience is not imagination. You were ignored. You were neglected. You were rejected. That is real. But here is what no one says, what needs to be said. There is a paradoxical power in invisibility that those who seek to be seen will never understand. Because while the visible world is competing, comparing itself, wasting energy on rejection and validation, you are in a position to know Jesus in a way that the seen, the accepted, the constantly celebrated never managed to know. The rejected understand compassion in a way the celebrated do not. The invisible understand humility in a way the notable do not. The neglected understand genuine gratitude in a way the constantly recognized do not. So the question is not, how do I make myself seen and acknowledged? The real question is, will I allow my social invisibility to make me spiritually visible? Because here is the truth that can change everything. Human rejection is not your fundamental problem. It is your opportunity.
The opportunity to discover that there is one gaze that matters infinitely more than all other gazes combined. The opportunity to know Jesus not out of need, not out of duty, but out of pure privilege. But you need to make a choice, a conscious choice, a daily choice. You can continue seeking human visibility that will never be enough, always leaving you wanting more. Or discover that you are already infinitely seen and loved by the one whose opinion is absolute, whose vision is perfect, whose love is eternal. Both are pursuits, but they lead to radically different places. The first keeps you always seeking approval, always questioning your worth based on unstable human eyes. The second sets you free. It roots you. It grounds you in truth that does not change, that does not fluctuate, that is absolute. And here is the part that hurts, but liberates. While you are waiting to be seen by people, while you are seeking social recognition, God is already preparing a place for you. While you feel invisible here, while you are being ignored here, you are completely seen there. While you are trying to prove your worth to people, you are already infinitely valuable to the Creator of the universe. So the real question is, will you trust God's gaze while human rejection still hurts? Or will you wait for rejection to disappear, for invisibility to end, for recognition to come before believing you deserve to be seen? Because if you wait for that, you will never believe it. There will always be a rejection. There will always be a reason to question your worth. There will always be someone who ignores you. There will always be a situation where you feel invisible. But if you choose to believe that you are seen by Jesus, even while you are socially invisible, then you become truly unbreakable. Because your identity stops depending on unstable social visibility and becomes grounded in unshakable divine certainty.
If these 7 words touch the part of you that feels invisible, leave a comment. I am seen by Jesus. Not as a confirmation for me, but as a declaration for yourself, for that part of you that questions your right to exist. And if you recognize that you need to hear Jesus while the world ignores you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This is a space where the invisible are seen, where the rejected are chosen, where those the world neglects are deeply known. May Jesus continue seeing you, even when no one else does, especially when no one else does. A heartfelt embrace, and see you in the next video. Remember, social invisibility was never a divine verdict. It was always a passageway to intimacy with the one who truly matters.